Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Those who are new, welcome to my channel. Now let us see information about Ashoka's inscription. Ashoka is called as a father of inscription till today. His inscriptions are the first inscriptions to read. In the year 1837, a British officer, James Princip, displayed Ashoka's inscription for the first time. In all the inscriptions, instead of his name, the title Devanamapriya and Priyadarshi were used. A Charles Burton, a British engineer, read an inscription Mosque of Raichur in 1915 CE. In this inscription, Devanamapriya and Priyadarshini Ashoka appears for the first time. Based on this, it was decided that Devanamapriya and Priyadarshini are the same letters. In other inscription, the name Ashoka appears there. Now let us see economic system during the Maurya's period. There were the evidence which proves that the lake and canal system for the irrigation was good during the Maurya's period. Kushaya Gupta, a governor during that region of Chandragupta Maurya, he had built Sudarshan Sarovar, a dam in Junagadh of Gujarat. An officer named called Tushapa during this region of Ashoka built the canal system for this dam. Megasthenes had also recorded that the existence of irrigation canals. The government was managing the agricultural sector there. The prisoners of the war and slaves were engaged in agricultural activities on that time. The land taxes was the main sources of revenue for the state. A farmer was expected to pay on 1/4 of his income to the tax to state. The officer named called Samaharta and Sani Datta were a charge of the taxes collection. They were also a custodian of the royal treasury. The technology of producing a metal and evolved during this region of Mauryan Empire. As a result, the urban base artifacts and production of their marketing found in the place in economy of Mauryans. Along with the agriculture, those were the major roads connecting to the different part of their empire from the Pataliputra and the capital city of the Mauryas. As a major road of the Nepal passing through Vaishali Champaranya from the Pataliputra was there. A highway of Takshashila from the Kushambi passing through the present Delhi and to sell within the outside the empire. Kutch marked as a silver coin. There was circulation in the Maurya's kingdom. This period is marked as a second phase of urbanization. Those are all about the economic system of Mauryan Empire. Now let us see the social system of Mauryan Empire. The social system was evolved out of the Varna-based caste system of Vedic period. During this period, the people born in the high Varna could migrate to the another Varna and gain the better social acceptance and respect. There were a few such a opening for the nobility. Brahmina and Kshatriya could interchange their status through the society was divided into 4 Varnas, namely Brahmina, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudras. Several castes were also present. Megasthenes record the presence of 7 castes in the Mauryan society in his Indica. Indica is a book of Megasthenes. The Buddhist sources also confirm the existence of a caste, though the castes were the less rigid than in the later period. The caste system had started assuming rigidity during the Maurya's period itself. Indica does not record the existence of the slaves and dasas in the Mauryan society. Though the slavery was the practice during the Maurya's rule, it was less harsh than the slavery of Greek and Roman societies on that time. The Shudras that they last in the Varna system, they were employed as agricultural labor and domestic helper on that time. Now let us see administrative system of a Mauryan Empire. Mauryan Empire had a centralized administrative system. The power was concentrated in the hands of the king, hence a huge number of officials unseen before they were appointed in the administrative system. There was a strong espionage network. Ministers, priests, prince and generals were there, the high subordinated of the king. The empire was divided into provinces. Those were ruled by the either princes or the relatives of the king's family. Takshashila, Ujjain, Dholi, Suvarnagari and Greener were the regional administrative centers on that time. The officials like Rujuka is a justice officer, Yukta is a information recording officer and other were there in their administrative system. The administration of Pataliputra was done by the group of 6 committees consisting of 30 officers. Now let us see art and architecture of the Mauryan Empire. The contribution of Mauryas to the art and architecture is a great significance in our Indian history. Megasthenes Indica recorded that the grandeur of the Mauryas palace in Pataliputra was a wooden ruin of palace and a fort around the palace in the Pataliputra. They have been found during the excavation. During this period of Ashoka, many stupas were built and pillars were erected. Among all the stupas they were found, the stupas of Sanchi is the biggest stupa. Around the 30 pillars they had been found. All of them are polished and made smooth. The image of a lion and ox are sculpted on those pillars. Our national emblem is a 4-headed lion taken from the Ashoka's pillar of Saranath. Apart from those, Ashoka built 3 rock-cut caves at Barbar Hills. His son Dasharatha built the more rock-cut caves at Runi Hills. Those caves are also important creation of Maurya spirit. Those are all the important information about Mauryan Empire. If you have any queries regarding this, you can comment below. Thank you for watching this.